against because, I just felt like this wasn't for me, that, I was eating a different lifestyle.
I'm not going to take a lot of time because, I'm getting emotional. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this.
Purchased to share with this backwoods 9 miles from my house in Livingston. And they're living the high life.
I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
Well, karma has struck Kevin Hunter hard now that his mistress has allegedly divorced him and is even supposedly suing him for child support. Let's get into Kevin's panicky situation now that he has nowhere to turn to. Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter is having more financial issues after reportedly being dumped by the mistress he fathered a child with during their marriage. Remember, he had been warned by Wendy before that despite the fact he liked cheating, he should never have a kid with any of his mistress, but he never listened. Now, rumor has it that Sharina got tired of Kevin, who allegedly has no money since he had hanged onto Wendy's instead of working, and she has supposedly dumped and left him. It's also being alleged that she has decided to sue him for alimony of the child they conceived, and this feels the same fate as when he sued a sick Wendy over alimony. Wendy Williams may have gotten the last laugh after all, now that it's being reported her ex-husband Kevin Hunter and his mistress have split amid money issues. Wendy Williams said she'd get him back, and it looks like she kept her word. The former television host has been quietly at war with ex-husband Kevin Hunter since it was announced he fathered a child with mistress Sharina Hudson. While no one knows exactly how Hunter and Hudson met, we do know that they've been seeing each other for a long time. Wendy Williams herself revealed this in a 2021 SiriusXM interview, saying, "He's had this side girl for almost 15 years of our marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning." Hunter's affair with a then-pregnant Sharina Hudson was revealed in 2019, just before Williams served her then-husband with divorce papers, and later on he was fired as executive producer of The Wendy Williams Show, which was canceled in June 2022.
Because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired.
Wendy, being the petty and clever girl, not only served her ex-husband his divorce papers, but he also made him unemployed with a baby on the way. That's when Kevin started hyperventilating on social media about how he didn't have money and that Wendy wasn't giving him enough for someone with a family. Due to the former talk show host's health issues and allegations that she was of unsound mind, Wells Fargo Bank froze her accounts, and she was placed under court-appointed guardianship. This situation made it harder for Wendy to have enough money for her ex-husband, who she was paying alimony. She was allegedly paying her ex-husband monthly alimony of $250,000 per month, which reportedly ended along with the show. However, Hunter alleged that he stopped receiving payments in February 2022. Kevin then sued Wendy Williams for not paying him alimony, disregarding the fact that he cheated on her multiple times, and he even went on to father a child out of wedlock. Before Wendy had stopped paying him alimony, he had been using her money to finance his and his mistress's extravagant life while Wendy was having health issues.
The address of this place that he had purchased to share with this backwoods 9 miles from my house in Livingston.
Actually, he had started using Wendy's money on Sharina long before he and Wendy were divorced, and he even bought her a nice house near where Wendy lived at the time. For someone who had milked Wendy mentally and financially, how he even had the guts to sue her while she was sick is baffling. Once Wendy stopped paying Kevin alimony, he sued his ex-wife to regain the free alimony, noting that he had fallen behind on his car insurance, credit card bills, and more. Thankfully, Wendy's lawyer had added a clause in their alimony contract that stated if Wendy were to stop her, then job on The Wendy Williams Show, she would also stop paying alimony, and it seems like Kevin didn't read that part when he greedily signed the contract since a judge dismissed the case. Now, not only is he being allegedly sued by his mistress, but also being sued for allegedly refusing to pay a credit card bill, as Radar Online reported. UBS Bank filed a civil suit on June 26th against Kevin Hunter, who applied for a Visa signature card back in 2014. The alleged suit states that defendant has failed to make the minimum monthly payments by the payment due date, as required by the card member agreement. UBS claims they notified Hunter that he owes a total of $20,176.83 plus attorney fees on January 23rd and again on March 1st. However, the bank never received a payment. It's also being alleged that these suits should not be all he is worried about, since court documents shared by YouTuber Chronicle Speaks reveal that Hunter was sued by the HOA for not paying his monthly $600 association fee for the Florida home he shared with Hudson. It states that the founder of Hunter Publishing Group owed $862.33 due to a special assessment from January 21st, 10 through December 31st, 21. He was served with a summons, and a second summons was served to the unknown spouse of Kelvin L. Hunter, which is presumably Hudson, though now that there are allegations that she left, it might be someone else. The 425-square-foot lakefront home they shared was reportedly being sold for just over $1.2 million, and it consists of 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and an open-concept kitchen where Hudson filmed cooking videos for her vegan chef business, Vegan Knows. Other documents stated that Hunter sold 2 luxury vehicles to a company called Flex Wealth Inc., which allows you to take loans against luxury items and assets up to $10 million. One of the vehicles is a 2005 Ford GT worth $140,000, which barely had 500 miles on it, and title records show the car is now in Idaho, but it's unclear if Hunter is still the owner. For a couple months now, as rumor has it, Hunter and Hudson have parted ways, and he has removed most traces of her from his Instagram page. His most recent post from June 22nd features an announcement about Hudson's placement in a cooking competition, where she could win $25,000 and appear in Taste of Home magazine, and she was currently in first place. Of course, Kevin Hudson was the one who started the vegan business for her, using Wendy's money when all the other business he started for her failed. A week after he made the post, a fan commented under the it, writing, "Yes, support your beautiful queen, love you guys. You always have my support. Fuck the blogs. Y'all are forever winning," Hunter replied with 3 praying hand emojis. Meanwhile, Hudson's page features over 200 posts of herself and her vegan cooked food. The couple's 4-year-old daughter, Journey, can be heard in several videos explaining the food they are eating. It's sad that immediately after he got divorced by Wendy, he moved in with his mistress to raise their daughter together, and he has also opened several businesses for his mistress, including a vegan restaurant and a barbershop. With the alimony payments drying up over a year ago, he's had to shut a lot of that down and is reportedly selling off assets like crazy to make ends meet. With Kevin Hunter struggling to make it all make sense, it's reported that Sharina made a break for it with their kid, and there is even that hint where Kevin Hunter has removed all photos of Sharina from his social media. He betrayed someone who he had been with for more than 20 years, and now that he is at his lowest, he is also getting betrayed. She must have enjoyed the luxury of when he still had a say on Wendy's money, but now that it's all gone and they have to hustle for upkeep, she knew she couldn't stay. Williams fans are shockingly not surprised to hear the news about Hunter's struggles. One individual shared a screenshot on Instagram of a report from OK magazine that states that Wendy has been smiling since she heard the news. Some fans believe this was his karma for cheating on Williams during their 21-year marriage. A fan on X tweeted, "I just need to know how someone receiving $250,000 a month in alimony is in debt and behind on all his bills. Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter sued for over $20,000 following reports he was dumped." Another said, "Kevin Hunter Sr. is facing the consequences of his actions. His former mistress, Sharina Hudson, has not only broken up with him, but is also pursuing him for child support for their daughter, Journey." So what do you think of Kevin's recent situation? Is karma doing its rounds on him? Tell us in the comment section. Remember, this video is based on speculation and opinions. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.